And we are live. Morning, YouTube. My name is Bianca. I'm gonna be your host today. We are on Talking Talk. It's a platform of idioms that you can learn any idiom that you want to. And well, as I said, my name is Bianca. I am 28 years old. I am living in Philadelphia, US nowadays, doing part of my PhD in here. And I am a demographer, sociologist, populational data analyst and scientist. And in here in my free time, I like to hang out with my friends, drink something with them, having fun, sometimes taking some bath, doing nothing, watch some movie series. And I think it's that. And you, Victor, could you present yourself for us, please?
Okay, nice to meet you. My name is Victor. I'm from São Paulo, Brazil. I have I am 27 years old. Um, Today I work as a software developer in the OLX platform. Um, I in this year I am in um challenge to improve my English skills, my communication skills, to get more opportunities, to get um, international jobs as well. And that's it about me. It's a pleasure to stay here with you guys. And
Thank you, Victor. Andrea, what happened?
I don't know. Sorry about that, guys.
Me
Can you
too.
send me to the other room again,
Yeah,
please?
but I don't know
Something strange.
if work at because in here it's appear aqui aparece para mim que você não tá lá. Ah, não, okay, sorry. Now I
Yeah?
yeah,
Okay.
I'm truly
Thank you.
sorry.
Sorry about.
Let's see, how can I do this? Mm, see you, girl.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, guys. And you, Aparecida, could you present yourself for us, please?
Good morning. My name is Aparecida Semira. I live in Rio Verde, state of Goiás, Brazil. I'm married. I have one daughter. I work in IT area in financial management of IT cost and CapEx projects specifically. And I'm studying finance. It's about the financial management of cloud. I'm specializing on it. I love stay here in TNT. I'm here more or less in 1 year. And I like to do some outside activities like walk and ride a bike. And in my free time, I like to stay with my family and take care of my garden. It is about me.
Okay, nice to see you again, Aparecida. Maybe you are with the same problem that I had some months ago, because when you open your microphone, the volume starts very low and then it starts to raise, the volume. Maybe you have to install again the driver of your microphone in your computer. But it's fine. Now we can hear you, but take like 3 seconds, 5 seconds to hear you properly. Okay, yeah. So yeah, the conversation today it will be about online friends and so on. So let's start with the question number one. Do online friends feel as real as in-person ones? Why or why not? What do you think, Victor? Do you have online friends? Do you feel that it's the same as real friends?
yeah, I have. Yeah, I agree with the question because nowadays online friends when we talk with them using Google Meet or Zoom, like we are now, is very real. Is a little bit real, the conversation, the feelings, but in presential mode or in a person is more real. Yeah, but for me, it's similar. Yeah, I have colleagues from another works, the past works that became friends now, and we talk a lot for in the Discord app, and Google Meet as well. And for me, it's feel are real, but it's much better, or is better in the in person. And you?
I see you. Yeah, in person, I don't know because I don't know. Because there are some people that I really meet every day, like in here in Talking Talk. Every day I see like Andrea, Aparecida for a long time. I saw for several days. And then I feel that we are very close because we meet every day. But I think that is different. I have to admit that. But I had the experience to have some online friend for a long time, and then see this person in the real life. And then it seems that we were already close, and then we get closer. It seems, that when we meet in person, it was like we are best friends because I know everything about you, because I know you for like I met you several times online. Like, I think that it happened is with me with Angel. Angel, it's a host in here too, in Talking Talk. And there was a day that I was going to a bar in Campinas, and I saw Angel sitting in front of the bar, and I look at like, oh my God, it was a very weird situation, and it was funny because I had a lot of conversations with him before, and then see him in front of me, it was like very weird, but it was funny. And you, Aparecida, what do you think about that? Are we real?
I agree with you. I agree because I feel the virtual relationship like friendship real. When I talk with the other person, I feel connected with them, like we stay doing now. We share experience, sadness, anger, or happiness, or something like this. And of course, when we find this person face to face, it's different. But I feel when I know someone only in virtual world, I feel like I a real friendship, not talking about friendship when we talk with one person during a long time, know this person, share our experience, not talking about contact, short contact in social medias, not. I'm talking about a long period of friendship in using the internet and talking and sharing experience, something like this. I feel like in person, but of course, when we meet the person, it's much better than the virtual because we like the video in the beginning of this immersion, we are social persons. We need contact, physical contact, visual contact in person. We need this. We're not a program and app, but we are persons. We need contact, physical contact, visual contact. But of course, we can maintain and have a strong relationship, friendship between the virtual world. I believe in that.
Yeah, I agree that it is possible. Mainly when you meet this person often, sometimes. Um, and thinking about conversations, if you have a deep conversation with someone in the Instagram DM or WhatsApp. For you, it seems that it will be the same as face-to-face, a face-to-face conversation. It will be the same for you, like exchanging message and having a face-to-face conversation. Can be the same, a deep conversation for message, in the face-to-face conversation.
For me, it's same because I'm talking a bit about my own experience, not only about the relationship with friends or a date or something like this, but talking about the relationship in general, in the work, in the job, or something like this. I believe it's same for me. Of course, if we stay in person, it's more strong, some reactions or something like this. But the weight is same. Not when we talk about message, it's different because we not are seeing the face of the other person. But when we stay using the camera of the cell phone or the notebook, for me, it's like face to face because we are seeing the person, we are looking for their face and seeing their actions. I feel for me, it's have the same weight than a conversation, a deep conversation in real world and in person, but it's something like this. For me, I feel I have experience about this. Of course, in the end of conversation, sometimes we want to give a hug in the person, but not possible. But but for me it's true, it's real and have the same effects. For me it can be a happy effect or a sad when we have bad conversations too. Of course we have problems and we feel bad after this conversation. With me happening the both case. Some things we have online conversations have solving some real problems with the other person. We need to have more caution and more preparation or something like this. But it's real for me. I don't feel like the virtual conversation have different weight comparing the whole, not with a stranger, different, of course. But talking with a person we respect, person when we work during a long time, even we don't know this person in person, but only online. I know this person during a long period. I know what we talking about. I know the context of the situation. It's real. It's real.
Yeah,
It's possible.
yeah, it's possible. But when it's sad, like when we wanted to give a hug, as you said, it's bad. It seems that the pain is bigger. And when I have some discussion, some very difficult discussion, like a DR, a relationship DR by cell phone, it's very difficult to to me. But face to face, having FaceTime, it's easier. Do you agree with us, Victor, about deep conversations by cell phone?
Yeah, yes, I totally agree with the Aparecida and you. I think the conversation in person, when the conversation is about deep things, has more details, has more face expressions, and you there are topics that you is not recommended to talking in a video because for example you can how can I say, the conversation can be recorded. Yeah, can be recorded by another person or by the service, like WhatsApp. Okay, anyone knows when the WhatsApp or Google Meet or Zoom store the conversation, because they store. Okay, the people thinks, or the people acham que não, but the services store the all conversation, like now here in this class, the Zoom is recording this conversation. Okay, but it's more complicated when you talk about critical things. Okay, deep personal things. I think in a person is more secure to, is more safe to talk about these topics, and is more um, you will feel more comfortable. In my opinion, that's it.
Yes, I agree with you guys. But face to face is obviously better. Um, but yeah, I live for a long time far from my friends, my family. Now, for example, I will I will stay here for 1 year, far from everyone. Like mainly my family, and my family, I really miss them. But sometimes, I feel that I am more close with my mom now than I was when we were living together. Because today like I call to her every day. I want to tell to her everything that I am living or some problem that I am having. So it seems that we are closer now because I don't know, the conversation has intention, I think. I don't know why. I don't know if I can explain why, but yeah, we are more friends now, I think. I don't know. But yeah, I had to learn how to do that, how to um, do not have this person in person anymore and just online. And this is a big change to make. And for a long time, I lived at 10 years too far from my family. So I had to develop this skill, I guess. But after pandemic, it seems that it got easier to do that because everyone was doing video calls and so on. So yeah, I think that we had to learn. And okay, and about the next one, can social media make us feel connected and lonely at the same time? What do you think, Victor? I think that is a classic discussion. But do you agree with that, that social media can make us like feel connected, but at the same time lonely?
Yes, it's a good question. I think is because, for example, we have hundreds of friends in the social media, like Facebook or on Instagram. I have 100 followers, but I don't talk to most of them. Yeah, it's how can I say, desconhecidas is unknown persons for me, and I think because this, um I f- I and other people feel connected in the social media. Oh, I have a lot of friends in the Facebook, but in the same time, I talk with 5 or 10 friends. Yeah, I think that is it.
Yes, I understand you. But at the same time, it seems that for a long time, I didn't see a connection, like I have some ideas in my mind, and I didn't see a connection with other person to discuss that same idea. And it seems that in the social media, I could find my tribe. I could find my group, the group of person that have the same thoughts that I have. And then I feel lonely because I don't have this person physical near to me, but I feel better because I know that there are a lot of person thinking in the same way that I think. I don't know. What do you think, Aparecida? Can you help us to understand better?
Well, for me, I don't feel connected on social media, unfortunately. I believe not true more of the time because our bubbles. Of course, I agree with you when we find a group who are thinking the same, we think it's good, of course, but even this, I don't feel like I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable in general because, like Victor said, I don't know the most of the persons. I believe I don't know all the persons in there. I don't know, in fact, of course, we know what the persons show to you, but you know these persons in real. You don't know the intention. Most of the time when I connected in social media, I see a lot of feeds with flies or things not talking about things not true, in fact, without evidence or something like this. I don't like these kind of things. The most, I believe, more than 80 and 90% in social media in general not are true or lies or facts distorted or something like this. And then the not are the true. The persons create one reality view. I don't know how I can say this, but another reality in virtual media, and I'm not feel comfortable with this because normally I feel like I stay in of course we stay in another world, but in another world when the person want to believe in things not true. In bubbles they create bubbles and stay there in their like Disney movie, something like this. I don't know. But they live there and they share the things and believe is the true. I'm talking about I'm not talking about a Disney world, but I'm talking about real world or in the internet when the real person stay there and create one reality better than in fact they believe are true. I don't know why. Without facts, without evidence, they create in general politics. Science, unfortunately, they distort the science. I don't know how. I don't believe that, but it's true. We have evidence more than 1,000 years, and the persons are discussing about this, the science proof. And there are some persons who are talking about how like the proof not are true. I don't believe in some kind of thing. Then it's for me, I don't like, and I stay in social medias. Sometimes I connect in LinkedIn because my profession, of course, but in general, I don't connect it in Instagram and Facebook. I don't have patience for this. I don't believe and some things that I connect 10, 20 minutes and sometimes I go out sad because not give me good feelings, something like this in general, because of the lies, because of the distortion of the facts. In general, I don't like, but I connect because I need to know what's happening there. For me, it's something like this. I don't, in general, I don't connect with the persons who are important for me using social media. Normally I have the personal contact and contact the persons by the WhatsApp, because I'm talking only with the person, or something I use, of course, one time in a month or something like this, Facebook or Instagram, but normally I don't connect, then the persons don't connect me in general, but day by day there, because I don't read the message, because I don't have patience to stay there all the time. I have other things to do. I don't live like some professions by the Instagram, depend of the Instagram to work or something like this, or they work with this. For me, it's more to connect and see what's happening, not stay a part of this world, but know what's happening in general. For me, it's something like this.
Okay, I see. You want to know more about the road. And it's funny. No, it's funny. Actually, it's very dangerous, these bubble stuffs, because
Yes,
really it seems
very true.
that for the people that are into that bubble, it seems that the road are thinking like you know, everyone thinks like you, the same way, the same thought. But when this bubble explode and you see the other bubbles, I had a crisis, I confess to you. I think the last elections, for example, in Brazil, I was in my bubble thinking, oh, the road is so beautiful, you know, like I love everyone. And and everyone, it's so more respectful now. And then in the other day I saw the bubble explode and I saw the other bubbles and I got in crisis because I saw that, oh my God, we are so fucked. You know, it was really shocking to me, that moment. It's very dangerous, these actions.
Yeah, it's so dangerous. We need to take care about this, because it's comfortable stay in a bubble. It's
Mhm.
comfortable. Like humans, we need something like communities, of course, but online we need to take care more caution with these communities. It's so dangerous because we are giving food to some of topics not interesting sometimes, or creating a fantastic world not exist in real life, or creating discriminations or racism, giving food to kind of topics. We have a lot of bubbles here in Brazil, in other countries, of course, about this. We need to take care about this. We need to take care, stay around all of us, the persons around of us, because it's easy stay there and like you said, follow this kind of community and don't know what's happening in fact in real life. I know I read one news and it's true this. I don't agree or accept anything I receive in WhatsApp or social media. I go know if it's true. It's true what this person is talking. I know. Sometimes the person who shares something with us, we true in this person, but sometimes the person not give criticism about the topics. They only follow this information, not check. We are living in a world. I don't know if the persons know or agree with this, or they only want agree because they agree with the point. If true or not, they don't care. I don't know if the persons don't care if this is true. I prefer think they don't know this, but I know
Sometimes they know.
times they know this is not true, and they continue following this and sharing this because
Yeah.
they want this. They're true. They create one true for them. It's
Mhm.
so dangerous for us, like human persons, like community. We need to care about this. It's so dangerous in
Yeah.
general.
Mainly children too. Children exposed to this kind of conversation, fake conversation, like it's dangerous. But fine, let's move. And Victor, thinking about the next question, I don't know your relationship status, but I am single and I am in this app that date apps, for example, and it's very weird. So have you ever had this kind of app, dating apps in your life? And have dating apps changed the way that we see love and commitment? What do you think?
Yeah, I am single currently,
I'm
but
sorry
in
about that, man. This
the
so bad. This
oh,
single environment. Aparecida, please continue his marriage because in it's a war.
yeah, it's very complicated nowadays. Yeah, in the past I used the Tinder and the another relationship apps, but okay, it's very bad. I think this app I don't like anymore. I don't believe it. I deleted my account because the people in this app are finding um approbation, or I don't know this word, um self approbation. Yeah, like how much or how many people's love me, for example, né? A list of peoples that has a match. Yeah, it's like a trophy, achievement for many people. But about the question, no, has changed my way. I think the love and commitment is important. Yeah, I currently I am working on improve my communication skills, my English. I am focused on work or get better life, and working a lot to improve my future, to improve the future of my family, and when the girl, how can I say, aparecer, appear, is it okay? I don't like to find the persons in the app here. I don't like this kind of body shop. Yeah, it's very complicated. I am how can I say, lower profile person. Yeah, I have an Instagram, but it's a private. I don't post it much, and I usually it's only see my family, my old friends. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, it's difficult. I agree with you that sometimes it seems that we just want validation in this kind of social media, this app, because you really collect a lot of people that like it, you, that showed some kind of interest, but at the same time, it's difficult to develop a relationship. I assume that the last relationships that I had, it was mediated by Tinder, I guess, my ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, and so on. It was in there, but because I'm not a very social person, I don't go out often. So I had to find other way and it was this way for some time. Nowadays, I use Bubble because it seems that they are more true with all of these. If you don't interact with someone, this person just disappear after 24 hours, so you do not collect people in your zone. So it,
Okay. Bubble is a US app. I never see it. Yeah, in Brazil is common this app, Bubble. Bubble the name.
yeah, it's Bubble, the name. Yeah, we have in Brazil. It's not that famous as Tinder, but I think that it's more useful because you tell more about you, I think. A lot of preferences you can put in there, and the other person can see this and see if you share or do not share the same values, I think. So, and you can filter people from a label. A label, it's weird to
Okay.
say that, but like I like human rights, for example, is something that's very valuable to me. So I can filter people that to care about human rights, you know?
Okay, no, it's good. I will download this to see. Okay.
Amen. I'm sorry. It's so bad in this date era. It's weird. But okay. And do you think that, oh, what time is it? Yeah. I will go to this one and then I call the other guys back. But Victor, do we act different online than in, sorry, do we act different online than we do in person? Do you think that we change the personality, an online personality and in-person personality, mainly about comment, because it seems that in online I can make mean comments, but in person I can't say that stuff in the face to other person, you know? Do you think that we change?
Uh, yes, I in my case, I am a shy person, and in a person datings or okay meetings, I am a little how can I say shy, and I think I don't speak much. I am a quiet. I stay a quiet because I am. And a little nervous, but I think some people when are in a in-person meeting change a little. There are people is more talkative or like me is more quiet, and the people try give you a first impression, a good first impression. Yeah, I think that changed a little.
Mhm. I see. I understand you. Really differs. And
Aparecida, Aparecida não respondeu a pergunta 4, the fourth question.
oh yeah, I'm sorry, Aparecida, sorry. So yes, welcome back, guys. I will pass the word to Aparecida and then I will go with you a little bit. So Aparecida, I
No
know that you
problem, no
are
problem.
married,
I'm
but
married, yeah. I'm married. I don't use app, dating app.
No, I I was asking if you now knew your husband in the app.
No, no, in
Uh,
person, my job
oh,
during long years, long
oh,
years.
okay.
They have
Only
a lot of problems to meet with me first, a long year, doing long year. They try again. I am shy like you, one Victor. I have problem with this.
it doesn't exist in that moment. I don't know when Tinder was released, but it was in another moment. But nice to know. And for you guys, how was the conversation? How was for you, Lydia?
It was nice. We talk about the friendship in general, the relations online and face to face. That sometimes you need to manage different this kind of environment because online you don't know for sure all the things, and face to face you can. Express yourself, use your body language, use other ways to express, and that's it. And the last question we answer is the question about the dating apps. And it was a funny one because I said I never use it. And but I have a lot of friends, they have bad experience with this and they traumatize me. But it was a really nice conversation. Thank you, Bianca.
Yes, girl, these dating apps, it's wild, like it's difficult. But have you ever had the experience to know someone online and then see this person in person?
Not like in the other environments, like here, but in my job, because I work from home, and because of the pandemic we couldn't go to the office, and we just talk with for 1 year online, and after online also online French online, and after I remember that when we finally meet each other, we just said, Luria, it's the first time I saw you. And I say, yes, it's the first time you saw me because of that. But and the others environment, my other friendship, no, just in this case for me. Maybe one day I can meet you guys. And we
I
are
hope
from
that.
other parts, but maybe one day I was talk about that with Osvaldo, if Talk and Talk promoted an event one day. Who knows?
Yeah, I think that they are doing some in Rio de Janeiro now, if I'm not wrong, but it will be nice when
And
they,
they did in São Paulo as well, some time
yeah.
ago.
I hope that Felipe do this next year only because I will be back in Brazil. And then I will meet you guys. But how was for you about the conversation? And have you ever had the experience to meet someone online and then see someone in person, this same person in person?
Yeah. Don't worry about to share my adventures here, Lurian. I felt you feel shame or afraid about to share what I said in another room.
No, it's just because you need to say it's your
Yeah. I got you. You're right. But yeah, answer your question, Yanka. Yeah, especially in games environment. I had a time when I've met a man that I had I would say strong relationship by the time. I talked with him every day about games and something like that. So I had more contact with him than with my ex-wife, for example. And we decided to have a personal meeting here in a city that I currently live, in a good restaurant here. And it was fun. We take some pictures, and yeah, we made some business by the time, so it was interesting. It was the mainly experience that I had with that. And about I said, oh Yanka, just to finish my talk, I shared some of my experience using dating apps and about relationship apps more deeply related to the sex environment, for example. So I bring her some examples because that I was joking with Lurian. That's it.
Yeah, we talked too about Tinder and other social medias, and yeah, guys, it's wild. Maybe I will be single forever, but it's fine. My bank account is happy until now. And you, Andrea, how was for you? And have you ever had this experience?
Yes, I love the conversation. Really good topic to discuss. I got shocked sometimes because of this question number 4. I have never used that, but I said for the guys that if I needed to give up from my husband, I know what I need to do. It's that. Just kidding, guys. Yes, and I've already have the opportunity to meet some people that I knew in social media in person. I have a lot of online friends that I meet in person, because we are talking about the interest. When you have the same interest, it's easier to keep contact. So because of this.
Yeah, I agree with you. Social media sometimes make this happen. People with your same interest like us, discussing English and so on. And I had the opportunity to know some people in person too that I met online. And usually what I hear is that, oh my God, you are so short. Because I don't know why. In here it seems that I am tall than I am because I am short, guys. So yeah.
I can imagine you short, Bianca. That's not surprise to me, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, because I am really short. I think that this is the problem because I am shorter than what you are imagining, I guess.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
But fine. And for you, Aparecida, it was okay, the conversation.
Yeah, it's an interesting topic to talk about. I believe we need back to them in the future again because we don't do the five questions, believe. It's interesting talk about this. Even for me, I am married, of course, but for me it's so interesting. I like to listen you talking about this. It's interesting know what's happening. Of course I know sometimes I listen like. Lurian said, the other person talking about the dating apps or something like this. But it's interesting know the experience and in general. But I don't agree with the some kind of dating apps. The way they try to sell the persons, it's like a supermarket or something like this. I don't agree with this. I prefer share the behavior, something like not appearance. We are only fixing appearance or money or something like this. Not interesting to relationships.
Mhm. Yeah, I feel you. As I said, guys, I don't like Tinder. I prefer Bubble. So if you became single in some moment, use Bubble. Don't use Tinder, please. And for you, Victor, how was?
And I
Okay,
can bring a lot of experience in another day, Bianca. Bring this topic again, please.
Okay.
oh yeah, I enjoyed the conversation. Which was a cool. They hear these stories, and I need to try to be like Aparecida without social media. I guess it's really nice to know that these stories.
Okay, I see you, man. I had good experience on Tinder too, in app dating in general. All my ex came from this kind of place, and I was really happy. I think it was good of experience. I have some until nowadays in my yeah, we are friends nowadays, I think, of course. But okay, guys, thank you very much for this conversation. I will bring the rest of the questions in next opportunity because that's a lot to discuss yet. And I hope you enjoy it. See you soon.